Wonder what's going to happen to home prices the second half of 2021? If you are, you're not alone. Hi there, I'm Christina Atwater, your local realtor here in Orange and Anaheim Hills. I've been in the real estate industry for about 7 years now, and one thing that always remains the same in the market is that the media is trying to scare my buyers and sellers into thinking that the market is going to crash, or maybe that now's not the right time to sell, or you should wait until spring to buy. The list goes on and on. I'm here today to give you the facts and clear up some of those media headlines that I know will be coming your way the second half of this year. The first issue that's most certainly going to come up is this graph on home equity cash outs. So let's break this down. The first quarter of 2021, $41 billion was processed as cash out refinances. Looking at the red bars on this graph, starting back in 2005, there were 320 billion cash out refis. This is when people were cashing out and going on crazy vacations, buying jet skis and thinking, oh my God, the world is going to come to an end, so I need to spend my money right now. If we were to extrapolate the 41 billion that was cashed out the first quarter of this year and multiply that by 4 quarters, we'd be looking at 164 billion. So regarding home equity cash outs, the bottom line is expect to see a headline that cashed out refinance is the highest it's been in the last 10 years. But when you actually break down the data, we're nowhere near what we were back then. The other headline you're going to see is that monthly mortgage payments are going to increase significantly. And there are 2 important factors that we know right now. Number 1, the meaning of what people need in their homes has drastically changed. During the pandemic, we work from home, eat from home, educate our kids at home, you work out at home, and you just need something different. And the second thing that we know is that people are willing to pay for what they need right now. So if you don't have a home office or a gym and you want it, you're going to pay more for it. So the bottom line is that people just have different basic needs than what we used to have. And we just don't know if this is our new normal. And this will most certainly be talked about in the media. The next graph is the Housing Affordability Index from the National Association of Realtors. What stands out here are those orange bars. Those are the years when distressed properties dominated the market during the housing crisis. So to break this down, the higher the bar, the more affordable the home was. If you're sitting here thinking that homes are not as affordable as they used to be, I want you to ask yourself one question. As compared to when? Okay, let's look at the affordability of the homes before the housing crisis in '08. Homes right now are much more affordable, but the media is going to pour gasoline on every one of these issues and relate it back to the potential housing crisis. And I don't want you to be fooled by that. Harvard just came out with a 2021 State of the Nation's housing market and said this: these outsiders have raised concerns that a housing price bubble is emerging. However, conditions today are quite different than they were in the early 2000s, particularly in terms of credit. The current climb in house prices instead reflect strong demand, tight supply, along with record low interest rates. The bottom line is this: we are not in a bubble. It's a supply and demand imbalance, and that's what we're facing right now. You're going to see the headlines that say this, and I want you to think back to everything I just told you and make the best decision because you were educated, not misinformed. Or I wouldn't be doing my job properly. If you're still looking to buy or sell a home this year, now is your time. Give me a call so we can discuss, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, or LinkedIn. I'm all over social media. I'm Christina Atwater with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, serving North Orange County with integrity and commitment, and I can't wait to hear from you.